everyone, it's Maxine here from Sport and Wellbeing, and today I want to take you through a stretch class that includes mobility and it also includes Pilates. So we're going to mobilise the shoulders, we're going to be doing lots of work for the arms, particularly in the back of the arms, and I'm going to be doing quite a lot of work around the hip, round by the pelvis, and I'm going to be doing a really lovely stretch at the end. Okay, so like I always say, if you've got any injuries or anything is particularly not great today, then just stop, have a little look, readjust, and then join back in when you want to. And again, if you can't catch up with this video, it's always saved, so if you can't stay for the whole of it, pick some of it up and then just look back over the last weeks and it will be there. Okay, so if you're ready, check you've got a nice space around you. So I'm going to move back just a little bit and I'm going to bring the feet just underneath those hips, and then I want you to bring the arms down by your side. I want you to roll the shoulders up, back and down, and they will fit nicely down into a soft V through the spine. I want you just to tighten that lower belly, and I want you to feel that the tailbone has a weight on it and it's drawing down into the floor. Then from here, just take a nice breath in, breathing in, and exhaling as you go down. And again, one more time, standing tall, breathe in, all the way to the top, and then exhale on the way down. Lovely. So now I want you to hold your arms out to the side. Now I want you to keep them out there. Relax those shoulders away from the ears, turn the palms up, and have a soft elbow. Now keeping that spine tall, I want you to breathe out, make a rainbow, and then breathe in. Other side, so making a rainbow shape. Breathe out over the top for our rainbow, breathe into the centre. Give me two more. So I want those shoulders to stay down away from those ears, down that spine. I want you to give me one more. So you will feel the work quite a lot in the upper back and around the shoulders today. Then I want you to come in front. Keep the hips still. Come in front, make a rainbow across the front of your body. Leaving that pelvis lovely and still. So give me two more. Think about your hip bones are your headlights on the car. And I want you to keep your headlights pointing to me. One more time. Breathe out. Come back in. Excellent. Rainbow over the top. Exhale one. Come back in. Rainbow over the top. Exhale two. Come back in. Your headlights are forward. Exhale forward. One rainbow. And give me one more. Brilliant. Let's move on. Bring those arms into the centre. Get those shoulders away from you. Pull that arm into you. There's your bow and arrow. Look over your shoulder. Keep your headlights looking forward. Take it out to the back. And then bring it round the side. The other arm. Pull that bow and arrow back. Start to look back. Keep that headlight forward on that hip. Extend and come around. Keep this going for me. And again, bow and arrow. Reach out behind you. Now if you've got any shoulder injuries, you just keep the movement very small. So you won't use that full range of movement. So one more on each side. Pull that elbow in. Take it out. Keep looking back, keep looking back. Keep that hip still. Come around the side. Give me one more. Pull into the body, look back, look back, look back, extend, and then come round and in. And then bring those arms down to the side. Lovely, let's work into these shoulders. Take those arms out to the side. Another lovely and level. I want you to imagine you're going to take your dinner plate, put it in your palms, hold it there. Now turn the dinner plate down and back up. Now I want those shoulders away from those ears. You'll feel the work through the mid-back at the top. Still keep that lovely belly button pulling in. So you've got that lovely tall spine with that tailbone drawing down. Beautiful. 2 more times. Working through that mid to upper back. And you're going to give me 1 more time. Lovely. Well done. Hold it there. Oh, bring those arms down. Don't give in on me just yet. No, I'm going to turn sideways because I want you to see what we do. We're going to hinge forward from the hip. Now don't stick your bum out, draw your tailbone under. So you're hitching forward from the hip, you draw the tailbone down, you're keeping the chest lovely and lifted. The knees are soft. Now these lovely bingo wings, we're going to get rid of them. So I want you to pull your palms and push them to the ceiling. And pull them back in front. Now I want you to press down into the outside of those feet. I want you to stay lengthened through the top half of your body, drawing that tailbone in and down. And I want you to work through the back of these arms, through those triceps. Keep those shoulders lovely and wide across the back. Keep that chest lifted. And keep that lovely tailbone down and the crown of the head lifted even more. Now I'm going to keep this going. And hopefully in a minute you'll start to feel this. You can always, if you've got hand weights at home, do this exercise with hand weights. So the tricep is made up of 3 muscles. And we're going to work them all individually so that they all work as one good strong muscle. 2 more. And this one holds. Now give me little squeezes. Keep those shoulders open, keep that chest up. You're pulsing. Keeping that lovely lengthen through the spine still. And we're pulsing and we're pulsing and we're pulsing. Good work. I would like you to hold it. And this is where we change those tricep muscles. Turn that palm in so both palms are pointing in. Now lift again. Lift again. And again, keep those shoulders wide. Keep that belly pulling in. Keep it going. You've got another 4 more. So again, if you've got hand weights, you go and repeat this exercise with hand weights on another day. Give me 4, give me 3, give me 2, now give me 1 more. Now I want you to stay up there and I want you to make a fist really strong. Punch those fists in together. You ready? Here we go. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come upright, roll those shoulders. Now I'm hoping you felt that down the back of those arms. We'll be working them again in a minute. I would like you to take your hands behind you. I'll just show you from here. I want you to take one hand, hold it there. Now I want you to very slowly come across and press that arm down. So in this position here, and I want you to open up over the front of this hip here. I want you to keep the chest back. Press that opposite foot down into that floor. Lovely, come back into centre. Switch over. So you're coming over, 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 over. Getting the shoulder back. Hold it there. You'll feel it across the front of the hip, up around the back of the hip as well. Come back into centre. Let's go again. Now I'm going to add something different. So you're going to come across, hold it there. Now start to open up that chest, look towards the ceiling as if there's something up there in the corner, and get that shoulder back. Hold it there, and then come back to centre. Other side, I want you to look, start to turn, open those shoulders, keep that opposite foot on the floor, press down, and then come back into centre. And then come into a round spine. So this is sideways, looking at it from here. Keep those feet lovely and hip width. And then open through the chest without pushing that chest forward, draw those 2 ribs down. So rounding into the upper back and then opening lovely and wide. Give me 2 more. Pull that belly button towards that spine and release. And give me 1 more, pull that belly button towards the spine and then release. So from here, I want you to look down at your feet. Roll down through the spine. Keep those knees bent if you need to. There is something on the floor and it's really, really heavy. Lift it up, but don't push your backside back. Hold that heavy object, come up. Knees soft if you need it. Stack the spine. Bring those shoulders all the way down, away from those ears. So just make sure that we don't go back like that. Okay, so tuck that belly button in, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, without doing that. And then when we get to that floor, lift that heavy object up, pull it all the way up, 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 snap that spine, and bring those shoulders down, away from those ears. It's going to give me 1 more. Nice and slowly, feel that chin roll in, roll down that spine, engage through that belly. Keep rolling down, keep rolling down, keep rolling down, keep rolling down. It's heavy, lift, engage through the belly button, come up and bring those shoulders down away from your ears. Beautiful, well done. Right, let's go to the floor. So I'm going to move just a little bit further back. So when we go to the floor, you're going to come down onto your mat into hands and knees. So tuck your chin in, start to roll down, draw that belly button in. As you come down, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Come down through the hands, walk. Keep walking, bring those knees down. Sit back into that lovely cat stretch, prayer stretch. And then come up into your cat stretch here. So tuck that tailbone under, tuck that chin in, and there is that lovely cat stretch. And release. So let's do a little bit of work around by the bottom, around by the hip. I would like you to take your body weight through one knee. Bring it in just slightly under your hip. Take away the other leg. So one leg away, one knee down. Lengthen that leg. I would like you to lift both shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Really lengthen through the spine, pull in through the navel, the belly button. I want you to exhale, lift the toe up. Inhale, lower it down. So when we touch the floor, it's very light. Keep those hands under those shoulders. And your headlights, which are your hip bones, they're still looking down at the mat. They're not twisting or turning. You've got 4 more of these. And again. 2 more. Really keep wide across the top of the back and the shoulders. Now this is our last one, so let's hold it here. Now lift that leg at a diagonal. Out, diagonal, come back. Out, diagonal, come back. Exhaling away, inhaling back. Now just be careful not to twist, keep those lovely hip bones pointing down. You've got 4 more of these. Here we go for 4, lovely. And 3. 2 more. And 1 more. From here, come down. Now tuck both toes under and lift both knees off the floor. Exhale, lift, push those shoulders to the ceiling. Now take it a little bit higher, take it back into that A shape or that downward dog. And now I want you to lengthen one leg and bend the other leg. Feel that lengthening through the back of that leg. If it's too much, keep it bent. Then walk across to the other leg. Feel that leg lengthen. Hold it there. Breathe in all the time, in and out. And then we come back down. And then we take it back into that prayer with those knees parallel and with that chest coming down into that floor. I want you to lengthen up through that spine, so you feel it through the lumbar spine, mid-spine, up through the shoulder. And then we're going to come back, hands check that they're underneath those shoulders. One knee, tip the other leg away. Your hip bones, they're your headlights on your car, keep them pointing into the floor. So you're going to exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Without twisting and without leaning into one side. Keep those shoulders lovely and wide across the back. Keep it going. Got 4 more. Those shoulders lovely and wide. 2 more times. Excellent. Now you'll feel this opening at the front of the hip as well as working your glutes. 2 more. Can't remember how many we've done, so let's hold it there. Are you ready? Out at diagonal, back in. Now the wall's a little bit in my way, but I can just about get the diagonal in. So as we go out to the diagonal, just a different area of the bottom we're working. Give me 4. Superb. Give me 2 more. Lovely. Give me 1 more. Hold it there. Come back in. Now to stretch out through the hip, I want you to take your knees out like a little frog position. Come down onto your elbows like you would be if you were on a plank, and then tuck your toes under and turn them out. And then I want you to take your hip and your pelvis into the floor. Now you might find that you're not going to get very far. That's fine. Go as far as it feels comfortable in a turned out frog position, opening up the hips. Hold it there, count to a lovely 4, 3, pull in that belly button, 2, and 1. And then I want you to walk back, bring those knees in. You might get a little click or a little clonk. That just opens out those hips. So I want to go back to your arms. So we did a lot of, in the beginning, working on the triceps. We're going to be doing that again. So this time we're going to be doing a little bit more with our body weight. So we're going to put those hands nice and close to the bottom and make sure that the fingertips are pointing to your bum. You don't want them turned out, otherwise you'll tend to lean back. So bring those palms in and point them to your bum. And then I want those elbows tucked in nice and tight, because we really want to get some nice definition down the back of the arm here. So with those feet hip width apart and those knees bent, I would like you to really lift up through the spine. So imagine we're being hooked to the ceiling, so that keeps that lovely tall spine. Then keep that chest lifted, keep your back straight. I just want you to bend your arms and then come back in again. Now, how far you go back is up to you. If you're finding that this is quite difficult and it hurts those wrists, then you could roll up a towel and hold on to the towel and it take a little bit of pressure off those wrists. So keep lovely and tall and we'll work for the back of those arms. So at the moment we've got our bottom down on the floor. So this is what I would say is level 1. So that may be enough for some people, it may not. If you would like level 2, this is where the bottom comes off. Keep those hips still and down, pressing up and down, but make sure we do bend the elbows. Otherwise we won't be working where we need to be. And again, lovely. You've got 4 more there, with the bottom up or with the bottom down, it's your choice. 2 more times, bend those arms, come back. 1 more time, bend those arms, come back. Now I'm going to combine that with a little roll down for the tummy. So imagine somebody's holding your hands, tucking the pelvis under, we're exhaling, rolling back, and inhaling, coming up. Now again, how far you go back is up to you. You could just do the C shape if you would like, making that C shape, pulling the belly button in, coming all the way back up. Or if you want to, you can go all the way down, 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 all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Lovely. Whichever one you're doing, give me 4 of them. Here we go. You've got 4 of them. Superb. They're going to give me 2 more. And 1 more. Lovely. Let's turn this into a stretch. Come over the top of your legs and rest there. So you're lifting up through those muscles, through the lower back, and across the top of your bottom. Come back up. Take those legs out. Now I'd like you to slide down so you can just make sure you've got enough room behind you. So we're going to roll down slowly. Take a full stretch across the floor. Now I'm hoping you can still see me because I'm flat on the floor and I can't see my phone. So hopefully I'm still in shot. Bring those arms around. Now walk 1 leg in, walk 2 legs in. Now I'd like those feet not too far away from your bottom, so we can come into a bridge. We close that back, get rid of that lovely natural hollow, close it down. Come up into your bridge and hold. Now hold there so you've got the hip and the pelvis nice and stable. You can feel it, hold it level. Then roll that spine down, keep hold of those hips, they're the last thing to come down. We need to work down through the back. And then to the floor. So we're trying to come vertebrae by vertebrae. That will be hard because the lower back tends to be a bit stiff, so you might do 2 or 3 vertebrae at a time. So here we go again. Close, feel that back, close down into that floor. Drive the hip and the pelvis up. So there is your bottom working to take you up there. Now here you want to be nice and stable. Hold those hips because they're the last thing to go down. You ready? Roll down through the spine, through the spine, through the spine. All the way back down, your fingers are the last thing down. Slow, slow, and there. Keep those feet lovely tucked in, they will slide away. So go again for me. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Driving through that bottom. Hold those hips. Keep them still. Elbows off the floor. Now allow the spine to roll slowly through the mat. All the way down, all the way down, and there's the last one. The last one, here we go. Go up, 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 up. Hold it there. Now take a big lift over with those arms. Good. Bring those arms back onto those hips. Hold them. Keep them still. Roll that spine, roll all the way through to the last vertebrae and release. Well done. Coming onto that hip circle. Take 1 leg out, keep 1 knee bent. You're going to lift your leg up. You're going to circle it around with keeping your hips still and come back up. Now you might get a few clonks all the way around. So we're doing a half circle. We come up, we go round in a half circle. Now the idea is that you keep the hips really stable and that you get the movement through the hip joint. 2 more. All the way up, all the way around for that lovely 1 leg circle. Give me 1 more. Stay lovely and still, keep that rib and that chest down. 1 leg circle all the way round. Now bend it and slide the other leg out. Close that back into the floor. Lift it up. take a half circle all the way around. Now I can't go so far on this one. I've got the wall in the way, but at the same time this is my bad hip, so I can't circle very well on it. So come up, come halfway round. So you'll probably find that you can get a little bit lower than me, or if you haven't got dodgy hips, then keep it all small like I am on this side. Give me 2 more. Excellent, and 1 more. Then bring both in. Close that back into that floor. I want you to open the knees, open through the hips just a little bit. Bring those heels towards your bottom. Hold it there. Feel that inside stretch through those legs. Now exhale, come up and make a little ball. Then inhale, go down, very tiny. Bring those knees in. Exhale up into a little ball, touch your toes, draw your belly button in. And then go back down. Now this time rock to a sitting position. Up we come. Bring those legs round in front of you. I want you to cross one leg over. I want you to wrap your arm around it. I want you to sit up lovely and tall. Again, think about that crown of the head being lifted to the ceiling. I want you to look over that opposite shoulder and bring that knee towards you, so you open up around the outside of this hip area, round by the outside of the bottom as well. Now take this arm, tuck it in behind you and hold the other hip. So you open up that shoulder just a little bit more, front of shoulder. Come back into centre, take that leg down. Now while you're here, imagine you're lifting forward from the hip. You can bend your knees if you would like. You're reaching down towards those feet, hold them. And then we're sliding all the way back up. Lovely. We're going to reach to the ceiling, so we're going to do that one again. We're going to bring the arms down. You're going to hinge forward from the hip. Bend the knees if you need it. The chest comes towards the legs. We reach towards those feet. We roll up. And then we lift and we hold up. Brilliant. Bring the leg that you haven't yet put across. Wrap around the opposite arm. Sit up lovely and tall. Look over your shoulder and feel the stretch coming around the outside of the leg and the bottom here. Tuck that arm in behind you. Open that shoulder. Good. Come back into centre. Take that leg out. Bring both legs around. I'm working onto hands and knees. It's that lovely position with the hands under the shoulders. Tuck your tailbone under and tuck your head in. Relax your toes. Walk those hands in. Keep walking them in. Now tuck your toes under. Lift your knees off the floor. Now work those hands in and in and in and in. Knees are bent, rolling up from the floor to standing. Bringing those shoulders down away from your spine. Taking those arms out, palms up. Come back over into the rainbow 1, rainbow 2. Keeping those hips still, bring the rainbow across in front, take it out, and one more, bring the rainbow across in front, take it out, come down, push through to your big toes, touch the ceiling, come all the way down, and take your bow. Yay! Well done, everybody. Excellent work. Pop across to #DYGCoach, where all my colleagues might be able to answer your questions. If you've got any particular questions for me, pop them through to Sport and Wellbeing through email or through the Facebook, and I'll talk to you there. I'm going to be popping off for a few weeks now, so all our instructors are swapping over for another 3 weeks. So take care, enjoy the sunshine, and I'll see you soon.